Hello internet. Time for my first part of 9-part series of class balance in Lost Ark. Before you get upset, please watch my first part, like introduction part. I'm explaining what is my point of view on all of this, okay? Because this list will be completely different than what you usually find on the internet, okay? So I'm also gonna do the classes that are not released yet, because maybe in like 2-3 weeks they decide, oh yeah, let's release it, so it's gonna be, done for you already. So let's get started. Okay. Boom. Let's go. This guy, the weak points of the class and the strong points of the class. Strong points, lot of damage, and you can also, you are like quasi support. You can shield your party, so you are like bigu damaju, and some supporting sprinkles on top. Okay, but the sad part that you are slow. You are slow. You are like, oh, I'm pulling off my gun. Oh, it takes times. Okay, it's like sluggish. This class is not really quick. It's a bit sluggish. But in the beginning, all bosses are slow. All bosses are, not really quick in response. So you just like sit in your turret and bombard them. Not really mechanically heavy in PvE on the beginning. That's why you bomb shit, you are shield, you put shield on unit, bomb, okay? Then next one, let's do Blade. Blade without gear and skill points is not so good, but it's also not so bad. It's average. Nothing like extra wow. Nothing, nothing bad. Also not really hard to play, average in skill, average in everything. And now, yeah, on PvE, maybe this is not PvP, yes, but on PvP it's broken all the time at the moment, so don't talk about it. But PvE, it's strictly PvE list. It's nothing spectacular on this part of the meta, but also nothing bad. It's okay. It's okay. Next one, let's Hawk. Hawk needs some engravings and needs some stats build to work, okay? It's not like, oh, you create character, you go for boss, it's work. It needs some fine-tune, okay? And on the beginning of the game, there is no fine-tune. Same Scouter. Scouter also, this is not like, oh, you start the game, you will reach the level 50 and you are already like, wow, everything dying. No, it needs some little bit of fine tune. Like, you are doing there, but at the beginning there is no gold, no materials, no engraving, there is nothing. You are naked. For naked bango, you are like below average. Okay. Next is the like Soul Master. Like people say that is super good. On the beginning, Soul Master is like trash, but let's give people some hope, okay? It's weak. Why it's weak? Because this class is like, oh, my base damage and base skills do 0 damage, but then I got like, I releasing my key and I'm like multiplying my damage, okay? So one buff, third buff, one buff, second buff, third buff, you like buffing you up and then you ult, okay? That's the like basic game plan of this class. And if you have 0 attack and 0 statistic, if you multiply 0 by 1000, it's still 0. So 0 damage. It works with equipment, okay? More equipment you have, it better it get. No equipment, you suck balls. 0 mana, 0 damage, 0 absolute, okay? Why I didn't put him in trash? Because the trash are this guy and this guy. Why the supports are trash in beginning of the game? Everything is so easy. You just like fly through it, okay? You fly through it. You don't need Bard, you don't need Warlord to tank, to shield you, to give you heals, okay? You don't need it because it's not necessary. You just like slow down. You want 4 DPS in part and woo and boom at the boss. There is no really mechanics. There is no much mechanics involved. There is no much think process. You just like bombardierung, everything dying. So these two classes not really good on the beginning. And another support, why Holy Knight? Okay, Holy Knight average. Because Holy Knight have some basic damage. When you make Holy Knight, you hit level 50, you do some spin, you do some thunders. It's actually decently, you clear stuff decently good. Maybe not fantastic. Maybe I should put him here. Whatever, it's just, he also can heal a bit. Yeah, let's put him here. On start, it have some, it have some juice on the beginning. The next one is this and this. This is like Gunslinger and Devil Hunter. Why this class sucks? Because the principle of playing it is you juggle. You got sniper rifle, you got shotgun and pistols, and you got for pistols you have 8 skills, for sniper rifle you have 4 skills, and for the shotgun you have 4 skills. Okay, so you have 16 skills in total that you need to juggle. You juggle, Other classes have only 8. You have 3 stances, so you juggle through 16 skills. You can use 16 skills, and if you don't have skill points, you can't juggle. You cannot release your full class potential. Yes, because you don't have skill points. Your skill like level 3 or level 4. You can what you can juggle with if you don't have skill points to back up your your build. So that's why they're on the beginning not really good. Later in the game you get more skill points. You can add more and more and more. Then the power is there, but at the beginning, ass. Okay, but Soul Master is worse than this, so they're better than Soul Master. Soul Master is like Battle Master. Battle Master is like really agile on the beginning. Okay, it's on the beginning you don't need much statistics, and you're like you're spinning, you are fast, you with your fists. Okay, same as the Striker is almost 80% skill. Is like it's just people cry about gender, so they make the male gender, and it's like like the special skills, 4 or 5 skill changed. Everything else is the same. Okay, so basically in Grant, when you go into details, we can craft some special tactics for them, but in the grand scheme of things, the Battle Master and the Striker and the Gunslinger plus Devil Hunter, it's like a beer. Heineken and Carlsberg, okay? Maybe they taste a bit different, but in the core principle, this is a beer. So that's why I don't really separate them much. I know some people gonna land on me, but this is have the different, class engraving, it's changed the class completely. Yeah, but it's the beginning of the game. No, you are naked bamboo, you're like naked baboon, you are actually, there is nothing. This is just basic shit, and from the basic shit this is how it looks. Okay, Summoner basic stuff is also good. You throw spears, you like maybe even S. Yeah, but Summoner is squishy, okay? The damage is like the Blaster, but the survivability, you are like 0 defense, okay? So, and you don't really have movement. Blaster just can shield themselves, and that's why. In terms of damage, we are close, but in terms of in terms of survivability, nah. Okay, Berserker. It maybe should get Unga Bunga broken, but this class don't need anything and do damage. You release your Berserker spirit, you like enrage, everything is deleted, okay? You don't really need put much effort and much thing into it. This is class for, you know, some 5 to knife Andy, subhumans. Really. No respect for people for playing it, okay? It's like 4 buttons. Everything dying. Jump on the guy. Sword from the sky. Execution. Guy's dead. 50 trillion millions damage. It's Bunga class. Absolute Bunga, most easy class in the game. Grandpa can play it, okay? There is no finesse into it. Other classes need some finesse, need some, you know, oh, I need to think what to use. Everything dead. Lancemaster on the beginning, same problem, but he's better than them, okay? Same problem as these 2 guys. Same problem. Because, you know, you got Glaive, for EO damage. You have 8 skill set, and then you switch the stance, and in the stance you got the spear. You do like you know, single pointy damage, ching ching ching. So you operate on 2 skill sets, and yes, you can with the special you can block, you can do build, but there is no builds now. You have nothing. You are naked. Okay, you have 2 skill sets, and you have not much skill points to work with, okay? So your class potential is not that great. Because you don't... You operate also on 16 skills. You can operate on 16 skills. No one do it, but you can operate on 16 skills. Double the normal classes. And you need to have skill points to, you know, fill it up. Next is Arcana. Arcana is really good on the beginning. It's just needs some, you know... Need some finesse, okay? You need some skill and finesse. These 2 guys on the top, you don't need to think about anything, you just bunga damage. Okay? But Arcana, it needs some finesse. It needs some, you know... You need to stack the buff, you know, it's not damage straight away, so it needs some work to be done, but the damage is there. And also the survivability, the defense of this class is not really good. It's not the S. In terms of damage, it's here. But overall, I'm putting it down inch just because squishy, and you need to work a bit to make it happen. But it's strong. It's there. Reaper, average. It needs sets. It needs a Bunga set to become Bunga character. Without set is average. Nothing spectacular, but also nothing really bad. Average. Maybe below average. Yeah, I will put it in average. It needs some juice to work properly, to work on its full potential. No juice on the beginning. No juice. Next one is Infighter. Oh, Infighter. Oh, no, Infighter average, below average. It needs class engraving to work. Then you turn into Bunga machine. If you don't have engravings on this class, if you don't have your class engravings, and probably on the beginning they're not gonna be easy. This is not fun. This is not good class. It turns into Bunga machine when you use it class specific stuff. So they have like 2 mana, green mana and yellow mana, and you can enhance with your class engraving. You can enhance one of these mana, and you do like some brokenness starts. But before that, you are no range. Skill lock you in animation. You jump, you die. Okay, this thing is also like same like blockhead like Berserker, but it needs some, you know, you actually need to press skill in order, okay? You need to press skill in order. Extremely tanky thing, extremely tanky, super defense and super damage. You are slow. That's the problem. You are slow. But you are slow, but the damage is obscene, and nothing happens. You can't even mechanics. What mechanics? Don't talk shit to me. I don't do mechanics. Hammer power. Cannot kill it. Massive damage. Just slow and a bit sluggish. Slow and sluggish. Yes, some people, you know, some people can make it like crazy move. There is some skills that you can enchant and make, you know, the class a bit more agile, but then you lose the damage, okay? And you are tanky, but you don't have damage. You do damage and you don't die. That's your purpose, okay? So, and the last is demonic. Demonic is below average. It needs some fine tune, okay? It don't work like, oh yeah, you make the class and it's good straight away. No, it needs some fine tuning. On the beginning there is no fine tuning. It's just your natural it's your natural powers. Yeah, let me check if I'm happy with this one. Oh my god, it's fucking 15 minutes. I planned to do it in 5 minutes, but whatever. I hope you guys like it. Blaster, Berserker, yes. Yes. Battlemaster on the beginning, yes. Good. So, Summoner use with spears, yes. Arcana, you do stacks, and Secret Garden with your you don't need, actually your class engraving sucks, so you are battle ready. Maybe this guy here. I don't know, let's leave him here. Let's leave him here. Holy Knight, yes, you have some damage from the beginning. You don't scale really well, but the damage is there. Average. This guy needs fine tuning on C tier to work. You need to do some, you know, you need to work with your ball sack a bit. You need to like flip it a bit, couple times before it works. They are trash, and the last one, they're not really useful. Okay, you don't have damage. User supports, but there is nothing to support for because everything is super easy. Yeah, it's already too long, so I hope you like it and see you next one.